Hey, what's going on, guys? JTK here. Welcome back to another video. In this one today, I wanted to discuss another video about why the zombies community is dying. I know, very original topic, but yeah, I wanted to talk about just current stuff going on with the community right now. Obviously, Vanguard just ended, which thank God, but at the same time, it does kind of suck because now there is pretty much just no more zombies content or reason really for anyone to ever play zombies again, which does really suck. I know it's gonna kind of affect the future for zombies, especially because it's like you gotta ask from like Treyarch and Activision's point of view, like zombies at this point in time is just not it anymore. Obviously, back in the day, everyone was doing all the Easter eggs. They're trying to find as many videos as they can to help them with the Easter eggs, with building wonder weapons, especially if you look at maps like Horizon Track as well. Those maps especially were very heavily content creator orientated, and a lot of players relied on the content creators to get the materials they needed to fully play out the maps and whatnot. And you look at zombies now, there's just nobody's doing the Easter eggs, nobody's building the wonder weapons, nobody's doing any of that kind of stuff, and it does suck really because now it's kind of frightening in a way because we don't know if zombies is ever going to come back in the same way. At least they're probably still going to keep doing zombies just for like the promotion and whatnot, but I don't ever think that zombies is going to come back in the same way that we saw back in Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Cold War even to some extent. I don't think we're going to ever get that zombies again because most of the people that are working right now at Treyarch have pretty much have no experience with how zombies works, and that's pretty evident, especially when you look at Vanguard. They specifically said, Treyarch specifically quoted, that they have no idea how to work with the Modern Warfare engine. They were struggling completely with working with this engine, and they were just unable to get it working and clicking in the way that they wanted it to. And yeah, man, it does really suck because I know a lot of old Treyarch employees have pretty much just left this Activision shit shell now and are pretty much moving on to greater things. I know a lot of them are working with Jason Blundell right now. I would say that like the majority of the old Treyarch developers for god tier maps like Gurad Krovi, Horizon Track, Voyage of Despair. Sorry, I just finished the Voyage of Despair reverse retrospective, and that's like the only map that's popping in my head right now. But great maps like Shadows of Evil, Origins, Horizon Track, stuff like that really is why Zombies is doing well, why Zombies has done well in the past, and I don't ever think that we're ever going to see maps like that again, unfortunately. But, I mean, you never know. It is kind of exciting in a way to see new people join into the whole Treyarch sphere because it's fresh, new minds. We're always going to be getting a fresh experience. But at the same time, as we saw with Vanguard, they're not really experienced into knowing what made zombies in the first place. And especially with Vanguard, that's very, very prevalent and whatnot. And honestly, I do wish the best for all these new developers that are coming into the game. Obviously, they shouldn't have to deal with any of Activision's shit and whatnot. But I don't know, I kind of feel like it's almost too late at this point. Like you look at Vanguard underselling completely, and especially in terms of zombies, like there's no microtransactions or ways to sell zombies content. Post-launch content is now free, so there's no intuition to make good post-launch content for Call of Duty, and that is very, very concerning because you have to look at it through a marketing and business standpoint and ask yourself, is Activision going to release zombies anymore? I mean, they could literally just drop all the resources that they're working on with zombies right now and just go and play Warzone and multiplayer. Just work with those two game modes instead and just completely forget about zombies because nobody's playing zombies anymore. And just thinking of that is a scary thought because obviously zombies has been with my childhood forever. I mean, I've said this a million times, but I started back in Black Ops 2 and I've always been playing since Black Ops 2. Like, I love the game mode, and I don't want to see it fall apart and crumble like how it is right now. But especially with how things are going right now, that's the only thing that I can see. And it's scary. From a content creator's point of view, from a player's point of view, it's just scary, regardless of which way you take it. But hopefully Treyarch can get their stuff together in the future. And if not, then maybe uh, deviation, sorry, deviation games can fill in that new spot that Treyarch has been lacking for like the past couple weeks. But yeah, I mean, I just finished watching the completion of the entire pretty much Vanguard storyline and whatnot, and I'm just not interested really. Like, they had something going on with Cold War, but then kind of just did a whole 180 and was now focused on the whole, oh, what's Peck gonna do? And nobody cares. So, I mean, in terms of story, Zombies has been gone ever since like Black Ops 4 when they ended Ether. So there's no like captivating story now. So that does kind of suck. I feel like the only content, and I see this a lot from other creators, is custom maps. And you know, it's a good idea. Obviously, custom maps, there's an infinite amount of content constantly, in terms of gameplay at least. Even some story maps as well. I know there's this map called like Nightmare, which is kind of like completely different from what normal Zombies is. And I want to give that a try. I want to dangle into more of the custom Zombies world and kind of play around to see what I can do with all of that. But yeah, as it stands right now, I'm kind of still in the locked in mode when it comes to top 10s, when it comes to top 5s. I want to post some more YouTube shorts as well, get those uploaded, get those into the game and whatnot, and just have a nice, fun time with it, really. That's kind of why I started this channel in the first place, was to just have fun with it. And I still am having fun. I still am enjoying Zombies, but I don't know. Obviously, as it stands right now, it's gonna be a rough one, especially for creators, that are starting out like me. But we'll work through it. We'll see what we can do. But yeah. Other than that, though, there was some other news in terms of YouTube as well. But I mean, another just scary type of news right there entirely, and it had to do with Mr. Telexify. I was keeping up with his channel, and I saw that his YouTube got hacked. That's very unfortunate. That does suck. I wish that upon nobody whatsoever. I don't think anyone ever deserves that, not even my worst enemy. But luckily, he was able to get it back. But there was another content creator who wasn't so lucky. I forgot his name. Sorry about that. But I mean, this stuff does just kind of happen. And I mean, it does suck, really, because these content creators are trying to keep the Zombies community live in a way, and to kind of just have these assholes come by and shut them down for it, it really does suck. And I wish the best of luck for both Lex and anyone else who is affected by this horrible fucking person. Like, honestly, fuck you if you do any of this hacking stuff and any of that. So yeah, there's that as well. But hopefully YouTube gets their shit together. Hopefully Activision and Treyarch get their shit together, because I mean, we need them to at this point. But yeah, I'm not worried right now. As it stands right now, obviously Zombies is going to go through droughts from time to time. I've been aware of that ever since I started my channel, especially starting a channel during Vanguard Zombies. That's probably one of the worst times to start. But I was always aware that there are going to be times where, not many people are going to be interested in Zombies, and that's just how the ball's going to roll, unfortunately. I'm kind of glad that Treyarch is taking a break and Activision is letting them take a break from just constantly pumping out Zombies content, because they really need the time to really flesh out exactly what they're going to do with Zombies in the future. And I mean, in a way, I kind of am glad that they are taking a break as well, because it kind of challenges me in a way to figure out exactly what I want to do for content as well. It's going to force me to kind of think more broadly in a way, maybe not just strictly do Zombies content. I know I have the Comfy Cushion podcast right now as well. Definitely check it out, link in the description. Me and my friends are doing that, and that's kind of what I enjoy doing a lot right now. That's kind of what I've been trying to pump out, but I still do love making main channel videos. Still helps me just think a lot more, and helps me kind of make that influence in a way towards my friends when it comes to making the Comfy Cushion podcast as well. So there's that as well. But yeah, I got nothing much else to say or add on to these kind of topics. Again, Activision, get your shit together. YouTube, get your shit together. Treyarch, take the break you need and then get your shit together. But yeah, If you guys did enjoy, definitely leave a like, subscribe, do all that. You already know what to do. Leave a comment down below if you want to see me do any other type of content. And yeah, I got nothing much else to say, so peace.